Kila Walk 100.2 Galaxy FM ni Pamela Isamat mu Mid Morning Tukone, sponsored by tufunye engeri ennungi eyeesigika ey'okutereka n'okukozesa ssente. Genda ku Google Play oba App Store oteeke Wendi app ku simu yo oba nyiga *229# oteeke ssente w'olaba ate mwattu zikukolera amagoba buli lunaku Wendi wonna w'oli.
Proudly brought to you by Post Bank. You remember those words they used to tell us in school, eh? Ramshackled, and you're like, does that word actually exist?
Yeah, it does. It does. The word that I actually find is not very necessary, like too heavy. Yeah, is juncture. At this juncture, like seriously.
Yes.
There's some words that you shouldn't.
Why are you trying to be too much?
No,
just
like
at this
heavy.
moment.
Yeah.
In this second.
At this
juncture.
What?
Proboscis. What is proboscis?
Don't even ask me about proboscis. It's a difficult term.
Proboscis. What is proboscis? Oh, it's the mouth of a mosquito.
Yes.
Is it a mosquito or insect? Whatever. Proboscis. There are some words they used to use. You can share some of those words if you remember. Pam, what do we have happening in this beautiful country?
Well, we do have national prayers that are happening right about now. Prayers for the country, and this also coincides with the independence celebrations that are slated to happen tomorrow. Also, what we know is Parliament of Uganda today is going to be the government in Parliament is going to be delivering a statement on the commemoration of the Independence Day celebration. So we'll expect a statement from there. We know that national celebrations are going to be happening in Busia district. President Yoweri Museveni is supposed to be the guest of honor. He's inviting his buddy from CAF, Central African Republic, to come and join him.
Who's that? And, what's his name again?
His name has escaped my mind. I have to check it out. But the president of CAF, Central African Republic,
Patrice,
is the one that is going to come. And among other delegates, we have the judiciary, we have parliament, we have the executive, as well as ministers who will be coming to grace the event. 40 medals are going to be given out tomorrow. And of course, we know these medals. Most people have always complained and said, why does the president give out medals? The president, there's a committee, and it's an act that was made by Parliament, and there's a committee that chooses whoever. You can apply for someone you think is honorable enough to receive a medal, and that is how they will scrutinize them and give them a medal thereafter.
Faustina has been the president of CAF since 2016.
So fair enough.
He's only 67 years old. So he's coming to meet his elder. So anyhow, away from that, what else do you have?
I won't say much about that, though.
Would you?
No, I won't. Now, we have the UBOS, Uganda Bureau of Statistics, coming to clarify on the reports that they released, and they have identified some errors that were done in the report. This is especially with the ethnic tribes. There's been a lot of uproar amongst the population when UBOS released this report indicating that there was a decline in tribes like Bagisu.
Yes.
And I think it was Bagisu and Bachiga. Acholi, the Bagisu and Acholi, the decline in their numbers. Apparently, according to the UBOS statistics, the previous ones, they had said that previously were 2 million, the Bacholi were 2,131,445, but they declined to 1,494,913. Then the Bagisu were previously in 2014. The last time UBOS did carry out a census, were 2,390,975, and the population has decreased to 2,096,149. So people started wondering what has killed the Bagisu within the 10 years, and what has caused a decline in the Acholi tribes. Now, UBOS has come out to clarify. Both the deputy ED and the spokesperson, she's called Naova Betty, she was stating that the statistics that they gave for the previous numbers of 2014 were wrong. There were human error done by people who did the UBOS who did the statistics in 2014.
Wow.
It says that the numbers, the actual numbers are show an increase in the Acholi and the Bagisu tribes. That is, in 2014, there were 1,470,884,000, and now there are 1,000,000 1,94,913, which is an increase. And for Bagisu, were previously not 2 million, but were previously 1,647,000, and now they are 2,009,149. So they are saying we are sorry. As Ubos, we erred and we gave you wrong statistics. However, the question is, if people had not made noise, would these statistics just go silently like that? Or Ubos would still come out and say, hey, we did a scrutiny of our results that we presented to you last week, and we realized we made error A, B, and C. And isn't there a team that is supposed to scrutinize these things before?
And make sure
everything is correct before giving the public.
What do we learn from this? Probably we think we are a certain kind of number of people when we are not.
Now people are beginning to think we have to double check everything.
Exactly.
The number of people they've told us, the number of those who are married, the number of the singles, the number of the employed, the mentally
I know, the number
ill,
of those that are married is wrong.
Why do you say so?
Some people didn't say the truth.
Yay. But no, it kind of makes sense because the men are 60% of married
men.
Women are about 50 something. I don't have the exact.
If men are 60, then it leaves 40%. Yeah.
Which means
that
what, Henry? Which means that most men have declared marriage to like 3 women or 4, or most men's name has been tied to 3 or 4 2 women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That means that Henry here, you have a girlfriend in Kampala. You might have a girlfriend in Mitiana,
and a woman in Karamoja.
Am I saying girlfriend? A wife. 3 wives.
Yes.
Who will also are married to Henry. So they kind of make sense.
Even in the Bible, it's written.
That what?
The
greatest man in the Bible had several wives and concubines.
David.
Solomon.
Man, a bad man, Solomon.
And they were men after God's heart.
Anyhow, as we're concluding, what else do we have happening, Pam?
As we conclude, NERA is starting its first phase of registration. It's a mass enrollment exercise for the national IDs. And they're announcing that it's starting on the 15th of October, this very month, 2024. This is according to Osborne Mushabe, is the NERA spokesperson. He made the announcement during a press briefing, and it says the exercise is going to be conducted through mobile outreaches and at various locations. They will be in schools, to be in hospitals, sports grounds, places of worship, other facilities that their focus is for very many people to access. What NERA is saying that they want to bring services closer to the people, encourage children to register. Those who are 16 years and below who have not registered for NIN numbers can use this opportunity to register at school or in hospitals or wherever they are, even within their communities. Children under 16 who don't have NINs are supposed to register, and they want to have about the unregistered, because they have said about 17.2 million are unregistered. So the aim is to ensure that the 17.2 million that are unregistered are reached from wherever they are to get registered. And of course, we know about 15 million or so have expired IDs or expiring IDs. They're expiring by December 2025. So the exercise is mainly to reach out to people. So wherever you are, go.
Definitely.
Register. Get a NIN number for you and your child if you don't have.
That's what we had for you. More stories are on our website on www.galaxyfm.co.ug. And of course, remember, today is a Tuesday. We'll be having Confession Tuesday. Later on in the day, I want to remind you that this is also the time of the day when me and you get to talk about it. Pam, before you go, yesterday there was huge traffic, huge, heavy, insane traffic around Mulago. Oh my God. That traffic was massive.
Was it the rain? Because it was.
There was that other road, then that church. Is it Kayanja or Kakande? There's a church there. So like a Kubagalako side, and you're using like one side of the road. So there's this particular car that had sirens on.
Okay. Wanting a right of way.
You're in the middle of cars, like, okay, even if your car can jump or can fly, it can't fly to anywhere.
And like you can see,
guy
no space.
Sirens
Irritating.
Like, everyone started looking at him like, bruh, okay, you're not in a convoy.
Hey.
You're singled out. If you're in the convoy, your burdens have what? Have left you.
No, maybe the guy just
Why are you still making noise for us?
Yeah.
The ambulances had turned off their sirens.
Hey.
Everyone, like, we were all behaving.
He wanted to make a statement.
Do you know the kind of traffic where even borders can't move?
Yeah.
That kind of traffic. You know, usually borders can maneuver, yeah?
So what type of... This was not an ambulance. It was just an ordinary
It
car.
was an
that
ordinary
has-
car with wee. There's a guy I saw, if he had a stone.
Hey, he was so pissed. Eh?
This is the mid-morning to Connect 100.2 Galaxy FM. Galaxy TV. Jikonkone. Galaxy.